off, or is that just OBS being weird?
My video shut off?
I see the OBS signal. Oh, hello. You're back now.
We're starting this You guys have no idea.
Little synth action for the opening.
What's happening, guys? You're listening to Comedy by Coincidence with Chris Davis and Ty Young. It's episode number 4. Killing it on Easter Sunday.
Easter Sunday. So, Chris, like, how is Easter celebrated with your family? Because with my family, it's kind of just another day, you know? Is it more just like a family tradition that you all hang out and eat together, or is it like religious, you all go to mass and then eat?
Well,
type of
normally
deal?
it is very religious because we're Catholic all the way, you know what I mean? So it was always
Yeah.
and it's Catholic on both sides of my family. So we would wake up, go to church, try to see as many people in our family at church, and then we go to my grandma's house on my mom's side, do brunch, which is what we did today. And then
Okay.
we would normally try to do something with my dad's family, and then now my in-laws, you know? So no,
Mhm.
Easter's always been super. All the holidays are such a big deal in my family, but it's because you know you only got one family,
Yeah.
and if they're tight, you wanna celebrate with them, you know. So
Yeah, I get it. You got a tight knit family. You're uh I
but he is risen,
I
so you know you gotta celebrate. You know, Jesus died for you. You gotta
Yeah,
do what you gotta do. So, but hey, everybody, this is Comedy by
I get it.
Coincidence with Chris Davis, Ty Young. Super happy to be here. We got Dr. Evil on the mic
What's up?
outside, always producing, taking care of business.
Taking care of business.
We haven't been sued yet.
Yeah,
I want to
what's
throw
up?
that out
What's
there.
up? Good to be here. I changed my location. I'm no longer in Chris's basement, as you can see. I'm representing that wonderful stock photography hotel room style behind me. It's pretty great. I think we got a lighthouse.
Does look
If I
good.
move out of the
Actually,
way.
that is a very nice lighthouse. That looks like a nice bed. What hotel are you at? Can you say?
This I don't care. I just won't give my location away because I believe in the last podcast, for people that have been listening, I've started a international Where's Waldo, which means you have to come find me. So I'll tell you where I was next time we do a podcast,
Ooh, I like that.
just to cover the bases, you know. But this is the best Super 8 I've ever stayed in. The bed's super comfortable. Like, the only thing you could say bad about this Super 8 is that it has the Super 8 like bedding of cheap blankets and sheets.
Yeah.
This bed's super comfortable. The room's really nice. Shower pressure's great. Hot water. It's fantastic. Pillows are super comfortable and fluffy. Best Super 8 I've ever stayed in. And as a bonus, no lot lizards. It's a clean Super 8, which is a rarity
rare
to
find.
find. Yeah.
Well, that's wonderful, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Moving on
Really
up.
like it.
Yeah.
I'm in a hotel, just for people that don't understand my life. I'm in a hotel because I'm back on the road again. Got my old job back, so you know, yeah, that's right. We'll do fist bumps across the Zoom. So got my old job back. I'm gonna be traveling again, and it's gonna be fantastic. And I'm gonna attempt to do comedy wherever I go, and we'll see where it goes.
Oh, this is tremendous. 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 This is tremendous.
That's gonna be so loud, bro. Oh my god.
I'm gonna be so loud.
No, that clip, all the clips I'm playing. Because since I have your gain set so high on my end too, that's also like the output that all of the clips are coming through. So like,
I mean,
I
that's
might
fair.
need to do some rethinking eventually.
I mean, do we really need eardrums? Like, can we all just live without them?
Yeah, well, you're one step ahead of most of us. You're already
Exactly.
living on that
You know.
other edge, dude. You know?
I went through the airport and the TSA lady asked me if my hearing aids were actually hearing aids or if they were Bluetooth speakers, because apparently, like, if they were just headphones, I have to take them off or whatever.
Yeah.
Like, I don't understand why there's a difference between hearing aids and headphones and why I'm allowed to have mine in and versus
Some
headphones.
people
You know,
aren't. Well, I mean, it's more like you literally need yours to hear people, and they're just kind of, trying to do their thing. Either way, but here's the other funny thing. I got to say this, is that when we were connecting and we were testing out the audio and we couldn't hear each other there for a second, I'm over here going, "Can you hear me? Thumbs up if you can hear me." And like after saying that 5 times, it was like, I'm saying, "Can you hear me?" to the deaf guy. Like, I'm just like, "Can you hear me? Can you hear me?"
You know, it's you know that remember the whole Verizon "Can you hear me now" commercial?
Yeah.
That's my life. It's "Can you hear me now?" How about now? Oh wait, your hearing aids are off. Okay, so now we all have to stand here awkwardly for 30 seconds while you put your hearing aids in, and another 30 seconds for them to power up.
Hey,
and
man.
then a minute later, it's like, "Can you hear me now?"
It's part of what makes you unique, though, brother.
I'm just a giant goofball.
You really are. He's just a goofball. He's a goof.
I'm a goof.
He's a goof.
I don't know. I'm trying really hard to not be a complete degenerate this time, so my mom has something that she can actually share with her friends.
She can, She's like, "I don't feel necessarily comfortable sharing this to my timeline."
I mean, she wrote a wonderful post, and thank you, Mom, because she's probably going to listen to it, where she basically said, my kid started this podcast. It's kind of, he still talks about his dick a lot. We'll see where it progresses to.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, hey, you know what, man? I was actually watching the OG, and they've been re-uploading them and calling them Classic Genes. I've been watching the original, like, first episode and then second episode of Your Mom's House.
Ooh, okay.
Like, the OG, and they started out literally on Brian Redban's couch with worse audio than us. You know what I mean? Like, who knows what'll happen, bro?
Yeah, I mean, it's more of, I don't want to swing so far that people just hear cuss words streaming out of my mouth every other, like, the cuss word has no emphasis anymore. It's everybody gets what I'm saying. There's no power behind that word.
Absolutely. And you sound so much more intelligent when you can, verbalize things in an intelligent way instead of just saying, "Yeah, my fucking fuck." No, fuck. We're not even 10 minutes in, guys. I just, whoo.
I win this time. Yes.
Catholic boy hour out the window. Yeah, man. Hey, I know your mom thinks that I'm the good influence, but don't be fooled. Terrible influence. Terrible.
Why are you announcing that?
Why am I announcing that? I don't know. I'm 100% straight with people. You know what I mean? Like, I'll tell you how it is.
He's just preaching his truth on the day the Lord has risen. Why are we criticizing that, Dr. Evil?
Happy Easter.
It's in the name.
Happy Easter. He is risen.
Easter, everybody.
Smoke them if you got them.
Do you think Jesus, after being risen after 3 days, just, used that giant tombstone blocking his tomb a couple times as like a bench press, just to, like, before he makes his public appearance, that his muscles look a little better, do a little PR workout?
I could see that. I could also see him being so hungry from fighting literally the armies of hell for 3 days, but I'd be pretty hungry.
Pretty hungry. I mean, is that when he made bread rain from the sky, or manna or whatever?
No, that's Old Testament. That's Exodus. That's when. No, actually, I think that's the book after Exodus, because I think that wasn't. I'm getting this right. Moses was the one who led the Jews out of Egypt, but it was his.
Correct.
he died in the 40 years that they were wandering the desert. And his, immediate apprentice, I'm going to say apprentice, probably, like, the one who followed him as the leader. God, I can't. Joshua? I'm throwing that out there. Joshua was the one who made the manna rain from heaven to save the Israelites.
Okay.
Or was it milk and honey? Was that it? I can't remember. Manna from heaven and milk and honey, bro.
Yeah, I just remember
save their asses.
the manna part. I was not a good Sunday school kid. I was raised Mormon, right?
Yeah,
So
no,
we
it's okay.
had
It's okay.
we
We
had
can talk
this-
about our different religious backgrounds and not kill each other, dude.
yeah.
Talking
you
to
know,
an intelligent individual.
Well, most people view Mormonism as a cult, which I would agree with to a certain extent, but if you get rid of the whole beginnings with Joseph Smith, it really is just another religion of Christianity. Like it's another Abrahamic descendant of religion.
Yeah.
It's just Joseph Smith added this whole Book of Mormon twist. Back to the whole Sunday school kid. We had a early morning seminary that, like, once you turn, I think 14, you're supposed to go to before you go to actual school, and that's like your Bible study type deal. I did everything I could possibly do to get out of it. So I joined marching band, and that got me out of it for a year. And then I did Boy Scouts for working at a summer camp, and that got me out of it. And then the times I did go, I drove my own car and left early. was not a good Sunday school kid, so I know a lot of the religious stories, but it's always a mix and jumbles. Like I know Moses led the Jews out of Egypt, but I can't tell you like the Joshua disciple thing.
No, that's okay. And I only know that because 9 years of Catholic school, bro. I'll do a number on you, dude.
At your religious studies class.
Yeah, and I mean, with Catholic school, you had to go to mass every Wednesday, bro. Every Wednesday.
Was it is it a structured part of the day, or is it an extra hour
It's
after
an extra
school?
Well, it was structured in, so it's not like you got let out any later. But yeah, your other classes had to compensate a little bit.
I'm good with doing things for, how do I phrase it? I'm fine with doing religious related things as long as I have the option. You know, if you tell me I have to, my immediate gut reaction is to say no and then rebel against everything about it.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, God, there's you know what? I'm not gonna say that on camera. You know what I am.
Yeah. I get it.
When I was a child, I was diagnosed with this thing, which I think it's just doctors trying to give you, sell you drugs. Honestly, I hate doctors. Let me throw that out there. So people do not listen to me. I am not a medical expert. This is just my personal opinion. And we all have fears in life. One of my fears is doctors. I don't trust them. Okay, they're just trying to sell you the drugs that the drug companies pay them to sell you.
Chris, we get it. You're just trying to preach Scientology. It's all
No. I'm not. I've told you I'm Catholic. You know what I mean? But like, Jesus.
He's a sleeper agent for the Scientologists, and Tom Cruise is gonna pay his paycheck for the next 5 years.
Scientology. No. God, now I can't even remember what I was saying. It's like, God, you're not gonna be able to help me here either. It's when you're
Isn't it oppositional defiant disorder?
She got it. Oppositional defiant disorder, which is pretty much what you're talking about, dude. You might have it too. Pretty much what that is just them telling you that you don't deal well with people telling you what to do. You know what I mean?
Couldn't we just call that being American?
Right. Yeah. What
you know?
That's
such a huge part of our culture is saying no to whenever somebody says no.
I'm pretty sure it's just the teachers labeling me that and try to tell my parents so that they dope me up, and they didn't. Mad love and
Oh.
respect.
Yeah, absolutely. Mad love and respect to your parents. I think it's really good that they didn't start you off with a daily course of amphetamines at a young age.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like,
It's
that's all it is. It was them trying to get me to get on some sort of regimen so I'd be a little more calm during class.
Oh yeah,
You know
no,
what I
it's
mean? And my
it's,
parents were like, "Fuck that. He's an American."
my yeah.
Fuck that.
It's,
My boy is
I
an
actually-
American.
I had an IEP going through all of public school, so it's basically my parents had to meet with the teachers and the counselors and the people to get special considerations because I have hearing aids,
Yeah.
and the amount of times the teachers was like, "I think he needs to go on drugs. I think he needs to be on drugs." It's
For a
just,
hearing? You
yeah, for
know,
hearing
right?
because I
Yeah,
couldn't pay
because
attention or
he's,
whatever, and
You know,
they were just like, I think he has ADD or something like that. And it's like, you just want me on drugs so that I'm more compliant and doped up during the day so you don't have to actually do your job. How about you start teaching instead of trying to be a pharmacist and a doctor and a counselor all in one? You just need to tell me what 2 + 2 is, not how much Adderall can change my life or the fact that I need Ritalin so that way I can focus. It's not the case at all.
all I'm saying is that maybe Mrs. Einig needs to go out and take an extra cigarette during her study break, her planning period, which we all knew was happening because those cigarette butts don't come from nowhere. You know what I mean?
Well, I mean, it's
But-
it's the thing that no cigarette smoker likes to admit is that you actually it reeks. Just because you can't smell it doesn't mean everybody else. So I remember being in a high school where a teacher would come in and just reek of cigarettes and then try and lie about, oh, they weren't smoking cigarettes or whatever. When it was just like, we literally see you every day, get in your car, drive off campus, smoke a cigarette around the block, and then drive back because you're not allowed to stand across the sidewalk with the rest of us degenerates.
We're going to take a second to tell you guys about our sponsor, Cuties. Me and Ty Young are the Comedy Cuties, and we love to eat Cuties oranges. And
Cuties oranges for
they're
your
the best.
everyday sugar needs.
What's,
Get it all natural.
What's your favorite time to eat a cutie, Ty?
Before I do anything, Chris, I ate a Cuties orange before I came on here. I'm going to eat a Cuties orange before I leave the room, and I'm going to eat a Cuties orange before I use the bathroom. I eat a Cuties orange before I do everything. I go through a bag a day. I really trying to get that vitamin citrus into my blood, trying to get it to burn out all the bacteria and stuff that could possibly harm me. And I think citric acid is the best way to do that. So I use Cuties oranges to do so.
Just flush out the system entirely. Cuties. Made to flush
Exactly.
you out real good.
And the nice thing is it gives you an energy boost as well. So you might be able to skip that Red Bull,
Yeah.
skip that Red Bull for the day and eat a couple Cuties oranges. It'll give you a little nice natural energy boost. It's caused me probably to lose 10 pounds easily. Just to Cuties oranges.
Ty, are they really making you eat that many? Are you okay?
Oh
blink
no, this
for
is all
me
by choice. All by choice.
If there is a
It's
man in the room with a
self-imposed.
gun to your head, like making you eat these, give me a thumbs up. I know he might be listening. Give me a thumbs up if he's there. Is he holding a gun to
just
your
can't.
head?
No, Chris,
No,
he's
okay.
not holding a gun to my head. He's actually holding my hand. He's a very nice fella. He's right underneath the desk, giving me a nice little foot massage as well. He's a very
Okay.
nice sponsor. I'm being pampered over here by Cuties. Give it up to them. They're being very, very nice to us as sponsors.
Very, very, very nice. Okay. Dr. Evil wants to have a word with you after the show, but that's what? But,
Hey, I said massages. Get your mind out of the gutter, Chris. I'm supposed to take it there. Don't put it there. Oh man.
We're gonna have to. Are you using the payroll for this? Is this with the company credit card?
No, it's
No.
it's
the
free. It was part of the
sponsorship.
sponsor
Okay.
contract. You got to read that fine print, man. They basically gave us, our own manservant. It's quite fantastic. You haven't received yours yet?
No.
Dr. Evil. What's up with that?
You know,
we need to get Chris his manservant.
Back order.
Back order. Oh, that sucks. Must be that travel restriction from the UK.
I'm Catholic. I'm good on all this.
I'm Catholic. I don't need
You
a
know what?
butler.
Actually, now that I think about that, I shouldn't have started that with "I'm Catholic." No, it's all good. Mad love and respect. Cuties oranges. I like to eat one. Right before I have to go to that family event, when I'm like, man, I know I'm gonna want to take a nap at the in-laws.
And you know
If I don't have- Oh yeah, and also your dad's gonna ask for 20 minutes of help, so that's
Oh,
the thing
you-
at my house. 20 minutes is like literally 3 hours of manual
See,
labor.
Like, I have something similar, but it's we're gonna do this real quick project real quick, and then 4 days later on the same project, you're getting yelled at for scratching the wood when you're trying to lift this 400-pound object that you shouldn't have even gone down and should have just waited until you were gonna hire a professional anyway, because you're doing this by hand when you should have a forklift. It's yeah, I get what you mean by 20 minutes of help, man.
Yeah. Hey brother, I think I'm gonna try to get a guest on here in an episode or two.
Oh, okay.
Just let you know.
Who are we gonna announce the possibilities?
No,
or are
not
we gonna
yet.
keep
Full
this
surprise.
secret?
Full surprise. I will definitely tell you who it is before.
Oh,
the
that would be
episode,
convenient.
though, before the episode. Because I don't. If you don't know him, I'll definitely tell you who it is, so you can do some research.
Chris, I think I'm gonna approach all of our guests blind because I'm avoiding Facebook.
Okay. Okay. If you think it's a good idea, just don't.
It's probably not a good idea. Just like this international Where's Waldo idea, it's probably not gonna work out.
I'm guessing you're not in Crack Alley, so you might
I am-
be, but
I
who
am
knows?
not Crack Alley, but I'm pretty sure probably this summer, when Alligator Rut starts, I'm pretty sure I'm going to be next to Gator Central. So they got a nice little lake right here next to the hotel that separates us in an industrial area. So if a gator gets in there, it's just going to sit there for probably months on end. It's
Yeah.
people in the Super 8 shouldn't be swimming over there. We have a pool.
But let's be honest, the people who like the Super 8 really live for the adventure.
I mean, it attracts a certain quality of human being that has a big vein of fuck it in them,
Yeah. Shout out to Christian Stewart. My man.
Ow.
For our first
excuse
wedding,
me,
Christian
everybody.
stayed in a Super 8, and we got there, and first of all, I saw a drug deal go down in the parking lot.
Oh, that's just a sign of a quality
I
establishment.
definitely think I saw 2 lot lizards, and then, I drove him there. Okay. He went in and
Mhm.
checked, which is when I saw all this stuff. When he came out, we went to his room to, drop his stuff off and then go get our tuxes. And, we went in his room, and the bed was unmade. Looked like somebody had slept in it. There were towels everywhere. And there was just, used shit all over the bathroom sink. And we were like, what the fuck?
See, that's your typical Super 8.
The fuck is this?
The Super 8 I occupy, which I'll never divulge the location because I don't want it to ever be booked up, is fairly nice. They keep care of it and all that. Like, what you're describing is the typical Super 8 everywhere. where you're just driving down the highway. It's always right next to a rest stop, and there's a whole bunch of truckers and just more transient, unemployed people searching. I shouldn't say unemployed. They might be employed, but they're self business entrepreneur employed, not um, traditionally employed, if that makes sense. Oh, sweet, everybody. Chris is now off camera. That means I am taking over control of this podcast. So welcome to Comedy by Coincidence with Ty Young and Chris Davis.
I could go
We are
smoke a
switching the
cigarette
names
unless
up.
you have it for 5 minutes. I mean, we're all good.
No, I'm just messing around.
Yo, yeah, Ty, if you ever really just need the Ty Young minute to talk about something, just be like, hey, Chris, now's your chance. Go.
Chris, now's your chance to run away so you're not on camera with this ridiculous statement brought to you by Ty Young.
I like that. I really do, man.
Hey, man, one of us has to be Jesus, and I think you as a Catholic would represent that better than I. So I will be the degenerate roadie, and you will be the brunch Jesus guy.
Brunch
not
Jesus.
Yeah, I don't know. I was trying
That
to
could
think
be
of a
brunch
better
Jesus,
descriptor.
I love that for you.
Now, opening in Seattle. Headlining in Seattle. Comedy Club. Chris Brunch Jesus Davis, dude.
Man, I feel like I'm in withdrawal, if I'm going to be honest. From
you haven't done any open mics lately?
I haven't done any open mics since last Tuesday because Thursday I really had to help out on the boat. And then I flew out here, so now I'm in a new area and I need to find the open mics, but I'm only going to be here for a week, so it's kind of a tricky thing. I'll figure it out. I'll find some
You got a
open mic
company
this
car
week.
right now, kind of like in St. Louis.
Yeah, but more people on the same car type of situation. So it's a more delicate balance. I will probably become an Uber driver fan favorite in this area eventually.
Especially if you're making that cake to afford it, then yeah, why not?
Yeah. It's this is a pretty sweet gig for everything. My old job, which if you want to find out what my old job is, and if that's driving you crazy, I highly suggest you look at our massive archive of 4 episodes or 3 episodes of Comedy by Coincidence, and it's probably buried in one of those episodes. I remember Chris asking me,
bro.
It's
fucking play, dude. I don't remember shit from the first 3 episodes, so if y'all get offended by anything we said, I'm sorry. We were just rolling, dude.
It is what
it is.
We're both talking off the top of our heads and attempting to be funny, so offensive material will come across, and we apologize if it offended your feelings with our words. Please,
you definitely should not be watching Comedy by Coincidence with your kids either.
No.
What are you doing?
Yeah, no. This ain't no kids show. The Disney Plus was created for a reason. I highly suggest you pay for it to distract those little monsters, so that way you can attempt to get a laugh from Chris and I.
Yeah.
I really need to figure out how to just be funnier in random
news
serious
in the comedy world lately, buddy?
Sorry, what?
I said, you heard any new news in the comedy world lately?
Jerry Seinfeld recently just performed at I believe it's Gotham in New York City for the first time since the pandemic. And I really got to ask, did he really have to come back? I think we're good. I think he proved his point when he left New York City and said it was or no. I don't. There was a huge scandal a while back where it was like Jerry Seinfeld said New York City was dead, and the club owner was like, "Well, it's because you abandoned us." And I was like, Jerry has had multiple houses for years. I don't think he's been, a solid live anywhere type of person for a while.
Yeah. Also, it's not like he went anywhere. People were like, "Is Jerry Seinfeld coming back?"
Yeah, but
Where'd he go? He's still here. You know what I mean?
Well,
everybody
yeah,
knows he
it's like-
peaked with B movie.
Oh God, was he? He was the voice of
Barry
B. Benson.
The
Oh my
very
God.
one.
Wow.
from the B movie.
Yeah.
Yeah. That was a good one, but I'm just observational, like I'm growing disenchanted with his style of humor, if that makes sense. Like it's no longer my cup of tea.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Well, let me see. I pulled up comedy news, and I'm gonna tell you the top 5 I'm seeing real quick. Okay.
Alrighty.
Hysterical conveys unique experiences of women in comedy.
Okay, so
Oh,
that sounds like a documentary behind a paywall that nobody will access.
and
really,
the
really,
article's
sets up
from
that glass
JMU's Breeze. Who gives a fuck? Okay, time to laugh again. New York City comedy clubs are back. Jerry Seinfeld kicked off Gotham Comedy Club's night. It was Comedy Cellar. Yeah, you told us about that. Way to go, Ty. Shout out to my man Ty for telling that one first.
It's I mean, I understand why they brought him back, because it definitely gets butts in the seats, and will hopefully get the alcohol sales going, so that way they have a good night.
Yeah.
And try and recoup some losses. But like, do we really have to go with him? Like, there's so many others that I just feel like are more.
There's so many
like,
New
he's
York
current,
comics
but
though too. You know what I mean? Like that are current and
it's
poppin' and huge. Like I don't know.
Yeah,
it's okay.
It's
Give somebody else a chance though. Somebody who's a younger buck who could use the money. You know what I mean? I feel what you're saying.
yeah. Mm-hmm. I mean, like, it's
Ty's just over here like, I want to do that.
exactly. It's like,
but no, I mean, there's
jealous.
probably like
I'm just pure jealousy.
and that's okay, man, and that's okay.
Mm-hmm.
I'm seeing,
I don't know. It's one of those. I feel like everybody who ever has the desire to sing or speak into a microphone or anything like that, whenever somebody else does it, there's just a small hint of jealousy of like, God damn it, I could do this better. And then you're faced with the reality of, no, you can't, not yet.
Yeah, and but that anger, and I have the same thing, especially when I used to see like younger musicians who went viral for like the craziest solo, and it's something that I learned like 5 years ago. I'm like, what the
Oh yeah.
Fucking shit, you know.
Shows you the game is rigged. Yeah. Oh yeah.
But that should push you to work harder. That's all that's there for. You know what I mean? Keep working, keep doing it, and if you're really that upset, put something out there, which is exactly what me and you are doing right here, right now in this biz nasty. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It's you can't, without practicing your craft, you're never gonna get to the point to where your talent is undeniable, to the fact to where, like, you could say, this is gonna be a horrible example, and I can't believe this name is coming out of my mouth. You could say Justin Bieber wasn't that talented, he was just cute, and then he became talented. Does that make sense?
Oh fuck! I'm sorry. That wasn't the one I wanted. Fuck Justin Bieber, dude. You know what I mean? 100. I'm sorry. I had to do that. I wasn't what I was trying to do though, and I didn't mean
it worked.
Respectful.
But
I
mean, it's
tremendous.
just
Tremendous. Tremendous.
I feel like there's a huge detriment to just becoming viral off of one. It's basically the new one-hit wonder. Like, you got one really good video that now, your face was on CNN for some weird reason, and now all of a sudden you got nothing after that, and you don't know how to recreate it. There was no like, you found the gold and you'll never find it again.
Yeah. Where is it?
There's an old saying in Tennessee
Wow.
Oh my God.
that says, "Fool me once, shame on you. You fool me, we can't get fooled again."
Yeah, my bad, brother.
It's
I didn't
fine.
really give
It's
a
fine.
fuck, Jack.
Hey man, it's like a shiny red button over there. You're just sitting there searching through the files.
I know. I really wish I actually had a soundboard instead of soundboard folders, because the whole searching, like, going through. I wish I could just have like 12 buttons that I'm just bam, 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 bam. You know,
Oh.
like
Yeah. Like one of those
smoke
programmable
'em if you got
pads.
'em, you know. But it is
Well,
what it is.
Chris, you know, it's your birthday's in the summer, so we'll see what happens.
We'll see. Oh, I got a saxophone
Yeah.
on Monday.
You got a saxophone? Do you know saxophone, or are
No.
you picking up yet another instrument?
Picking up another instrument. Yeah. Yeah.
All right, so for those of you that aren't jealous of Chris's majestic hair yet, he also plays like 20 different instruments, and he's half decent on all of them, and pretty good at guitar and drums. And by pretty good, I mean he's very good, and he's pretty good on piano as well. He has a couple albums out, you know.
Yeah, if you want
He's,
to listen to any of my music, go check out Chris Hippie Davis. Spotify or
He's
YouTube.
he's a talented musician. Yeah, musician. He has a jazz album, and he decided he needs to also learn how to play saxophone. So stay tuned for when we get the sexy sax video from Chris. It'll be
From the
quite
Comedy
fantastic.
Cuties. You know it, brother. You know
Absolutely.
it. Your
you
hair's
know,
looking
Chris.
fucking majestic too, might I say.
Oh, thank you,
Fucking
thank
got
you. It
rock got over there.
shout out to my mom for her jealousy. She has told me every day during my tenure on the boat that she can't stand the sight of my hair.
Yeah. Republicans. No, I'm playing.
You know,
I'm playing, I'm
Chris,
sorry.
Chris, I do have to bring up you mentioned that you don't remember the old podcast, which is fine, but I have to bring up that you started this crusade of everybody sending me titty pics.
Yes. That sounds like something I would do.
Yes, it
Have you
worked.
gotten any? Yeah.
Yes, I have gotten a titty pic. It was quite a majestic titty. It was my dad's.
Well, you know.
You know, so it's not the desired success I believe we were going for, but you know, it worked. I think we ought to shut down the system before it gets out of hand.
Well, if people go back and listen to the first, second, or third episode, they're just gonna do it, bro. So like, there's no coming back.
mean-
I think you need to lean into it. Lean
think I
hard
should-
into it, and just keep
I
it
mean,
going.
is it? You think it's a game time decision? Do I got to lean in?
I think you
might
gotta
have to lean in.
bro.
All right, I'm gonna lean in. Send them. Give me your titty pics.
Send them. Ask nicely
Mm-hmm.
and just queens above 18. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Please do not get me embroiled in a Chris D'Elia-esque controversy.
Yeah,
I do not need
only
that.
queens above 18 here. And if you're under 18 listening to this, get the hell out of here. You know what I mean? What are
Yeah,
you
no.
doing?
All right,
Do
if you're under
something with your
18 and
life.
listening to this and you don't have your own place and you don't pay your own bills, you need to fuck off and become an adult.
You taking a known
And,
census? You
yeah,
counting my
that's-
known
it's
census?
one of
You
those
taking a known census?
situations. I wish I could limit, you know, that you. I wish I could say that you need a high school GED or a diploma to watch this show. However, a lot of those folks aren't my people. I like those people that decided to leave high school.
Absolutely.
For some reason, they tend to be more fun.
I got I got hooked on crack in Hollywood.
So, Dr. Evil, I got a question for you as our producer.
Yeah, fire away.
Will you ever
wait.
braid Chris's hair so that way he looks like a sister wife?
Braid his hair.
Oh yeah, you guys, you don't know the like the double braid,
Hold on.
Like the
Hold on.
Viking
like
shit?
conservative
I think I could make
Christian
that happen, but
look.
Let me look up a reference picture real quick to confirm.
Maybe this is just too Mormon of a reference.
Well, no, I
Oh,
think
no.
I have an idea of what you're talking about, but I want to make sure so I'm not like talking out of my rear here.
It's okay. You can say ass. We're already way past that.
We're yeah.
All right, we're past real Catholic boy hours.
Mhm.
All right, bitchin'.
Give Chris that good Catholic girl, Catholic schoolgirl braid look. Think that would really, really pop it for Easter dinner with the family. What do you think?
Oh, totally.
Mm-hmm.
Hey, I also have the capability to bring up a window. So, like, okay, from here to that side of the frame would be me and you stacked on top of each other, and then we could, like, play videos on the other side of the screen kind of deal, and we could talk on the best videos I find during the week. Could be another segment we do. Just throwing that
I
out
like
there.
that idea. However, would that get us kicked off of YouTube?
Not if we use copyright free / there. I can't remember how they put it, but it's like public use
Okay.
videos. You know.
Alrighty. So
Just
yeah,
how, you know. Let me do some digging, and once I figure out the legality of it, we'll start doing that.
I'm totally down with that. Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, let's
Bet.
do it. I like
'Cause
videos.
I find some culturally appropriate shit, dude.
Culturally appropriate or
No, hell
culturally
no.
appropriated?
It's immaculate though. Like the "Just Let Me Eat You" guy.
Mhm.
If I could get that on here, I would do it in a heartbeat, bro. Just let me eat you.
One time.
One time.
So, Dr. Evil, did
Yeah.
you find your reference photo?
I did.
What do you
I,
think? You think you could rock that look?
You know, I think he could rock that hardcore.
Excellent,
Oh
excellent.
my god, dude. Look like fucking Laura Ingalls on the Little House of the Prairie kind of shit.
Oh hell yeah, dude!
That would be a look.
Go show off
dude.
your eyes, beautiful.
I'll bring
you
it back,
cutie.
bro. Trendsetter. Chris Davis, trendsetter. You like that? I was also thinking about growing this beard out, but then like going for the Ambrose Burnside look, which is like mustache into beard and then
yeah.
with, like no beard down here and no beard on my chin. It'd be amazing.
I think you could rock it. I think you could pull that off. You have the facial hair to do so.
I agree.
I'm going for that wizard beard thing. You know, I think I've told you before.
Gandalf-y, dude.
Yeah, man, that's the goal. I want it. I shouldn't tap the microphone like an asshole. Sorry,
No,
everybody.
You've been doing great. That was the first click I got on you today, bro.
Well, I'm talking with my hands now.
No,
But
it's okay. It's
I
okay.
I always wanted long hair, 3 earrings in each ear, and then like a big wizard beard like thing. Like if I was gonna die, that's the look I want in my casket is, you know, monk robes, wizard beard. I want it to look confusing to everybody.
Yeah. So you're gonna be setting up a lot this week.
This week for the job,
Yeah.
or like
Yeah.
what are you referencing?
Yeah, you're the new job. You're back on the job.
Oh,
right?
it's orientation and then just starting to fix things and refurbish. I'm pretty sure it's a lot of shop work.
Gotcha.
Dirty, oily, gross metal shavings everywhere type of stuff. It's will be a lot of fun because It's just like every other job. It's not the actual work, it's the people that you surround yourself with. And the guys, they're like, if you mess up, you gotta say, I'm sorry, I fucked up. You know, if you don't say that, then all of a sudden they're gonna start ribbing on you. You know, like, you gotta admit your own faults and everything. But once you get that part out of the way, you can literally say almost anything, as long as you're trying to go for a joke. You know, if you're not being real, you're golden. It's that type of environment, and it's pretty good. It's I like it, you know, but it's also, it's a group. Trying to say this in the best way that doesn't throw people under the bus. See, like, this is the problem with day jobs, is you gotta pretend that what you say behind a microphone doesn't affect that, but it can. You know what I mean? Like, you wanna keep it all separate.
Yeah, 100%.
It's a
Don't talk.
no, it's a good humor filled environment with good guys. That's the shop that we have.
Good. I'm
Very
excited.
good. No,
for
no,
it, man.
like, the asshole of the group is the person in charge of the shop, and he's supposed to be the asshole, but he's not an asshole for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, he's very much, you give him attitude, he'll throw it right back in your face.
Oh.
Awkward silence brought to you by Dr. Evil Productions.
I got hooked on crack in Hollywood.
Now that's comedy, dude.
Saved it. 10 out of 10.
That's
Excellent.
comedy. Alrighty, so we're trying to keep these guys to 45 minutes. Have you been recording? How long this? I mean, you got the
we're
recorder
at
there.
47 minutes, and we don't have to do 45 minutes. We can definitely go over, but like, yeah, we'll get out. I gotta get on the road here in just about 15 minutes, anyway. So we'll get out of here. I'm gonna go ahead and stop recording once again. I'm gonna shout out our sponsors, Cuties Oranges. Go check that out.
Shout
also,
out.
You know, if you haven't noticed, we are sponsored by Anchor
Clarification. Before you end it, it's mandarins or clementines. It's not oranges. We continuously mess that up. I don't think our sponsor would be happy about it.
now. They're gonna be so upsetting with me, dude. We're gonna get some email. But if you thoroughly enjoy this podcast, please make sure you subscribe, dude.
Subscribe, follow, listen. You know, please spread the word.
Yeah, tell your friends about the Comedy Cuties and Comedy by Coincidence, bro. As always, you can find all of our stuff at davismusicpro.com, dude.
Mm-hmm.
You have a great day, Ty.
Tremendous.
It's always wonderful talking with you, dude.
You too, Chris.
Mad love and respect, everybody.
It's always a majestic journey.
This has been Comedy by Coincidence, yo. Here's some music.
Goodbye, everybody.
Yeah.